majority of Americans simply don't believe the official account of 9/11. Now, in order to elaborate on this point, let me take you back to another crucial date that we should all be bearing in mind as we consider this date or tomorrow's date, and that's the day that John F. Kennedy was assassinated, November 22nd, 1963. That was another crime against democracy. That was a violent coup d'etat that was carried out by unknown actors, plural, and that was explained immediately and very tidily, and again, preposterously, as the work of a lone gunman, okay? Now, it wasn't long, really, before that official explanation began to unravel. It started to unravel by the mid to late 60s. And as it unraveled, the CIA came up with a brilliant idea for dealing with the critics of the Warren Commission report. And that idea was to smear all critics of the report, to smear anyone who was digging into the facts of that assassination as conspiracy theorists. Okay? There's a book I strongly recommend, Conspiracy Theory in America by Lance DeHaven Smith. The CIA memo laying out this strategy is actually at the back of the book, so this is not itself a conspiracy theory. This is a fact. And from 1967 on, therefore, the phrase conspiracy theory popped up increasingly throughout U.S. journalistic discourse, and to this day, we hear it endlessly, over and over again, to stigmatize and ridicule anyone who dares to raise a question about official narratives, however ludicrous. Now, we're hearing this a lot lately. A lot of eye-rolling and snickering about conspiracy theories and conspiracy theorists. We read that, can you believe this? 61% of the American people think that Lee Harvey Oswald didn't act alone. Can you believe this? Can you believe that so many people subscribe to the view that somehow 9/11 was the work of American actors? Unbelievable, isn't it? This is what the corporate media and much of the left press too, let me say, continues to say to this day about both these crimes against democracy. And what this amounts to is a suggestion, a strong suggestion, that the American people are idiots, nuts, that they could believe these things. Why don't they simply believe what the state tells them is the truth? Right? Why don't they simply believe what the government tells us happened? All right, that's not the American way, as I understand it. That's an authoritarian position. We don't believe something because the government tells us it's true. Is that not right? Okay.